Next matchup, Angels, Astros, 7-10 Houston. The Astros are minus 210, totals at 10, but we did see a 30-cent fade of Houston. We also saw a little bit of movement upward on the total. The Astros opened 240 down to 210. Total opened 9.5 up to 10 flat. 69% are leaning Astros, 83% shaded toward the over. Right now the Angels are plus 190 on the money line. Houston minus $110 on the run line. We have Dylan Peters for the Angels, Wade Miley for the Astros. Miley's 12-4 with a 3.18 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. He's also struck out 125 batters in just 147 innings pitched. Dylan Peters on the other side for Los Angeles comes into this game with a 1.40 WHIP. He's also walked 13 batters in 41 innings. Houston's got the second most wins in the American League, 83 of them. And as a matter of fact, they are 83 and 47 overall for the season. They rank first in hits allowed, first in striking batters out. Now the Angels on the other side, losers in 4 out of their last 5 on the road. They're also just 1-8 in their last 9 in Houston. One more thing to add about the Angels. They've won just 3 out of their last 15 taking on Houston at any location. So really struggling against the Astros in recent contests. Now, total-wise, the Angels are 37-30 to the under when traveling. Houston 4-2 to the under in their last 6. 37-26 to the under at home. I'm going to lean Houston minus 1.5 and the under 10 runs in that game. Next matchup, Diamondbacks, Brewers. 7:10 Eastern first pitch in Milwaukee. The Brewers are minus 120, totals at 9. Nickel move toward Milwaukee and movement downward on the total. The Brewers open $1.15 up to 120. Total open 9.5 down to 9 flat. 57% are leaning Brewers, 63% shaded toward the over. Right now the Diamondbacks are plus 110 on the money line. The Brewers plus $1.65 on the run line. We have Zach Gallen for the D-backs, Chase Anderson for the Brewers. Anderson's 5-3 with 99 strikeouts in just 107 innings. Zach Gallen on the other side, just 2-3 on the year. Milwaukee 7-3 in their last 10 at home. First in home offensive walks. Fourth in striking batters out at home. The D-backs won just 3 out of their last 9 ball games. They're 2-4 in their last 6 on the road. They are 0-6 in their last 6 contests in Milwaukee. Now, total-wise, the D-backs are 38-29 to the over when traveling. Milwaukee 4-2 to the over in their last 6 taking on the D-backs. Give me the Brewers minus 120 and the over 9 runs in that game. Next matchup, Rockies, Cardinals. 7:15 Eastern first pitch in St. Louis. The Cards are minus $1.80, totals at 9. No movement on the total. We did see a 10-cent fade of St. Louis. Cards open $1.90 down to 180. Total open and remain at 9 flat. 72% are leaning Cards, 86% shaded toward the over. Right now the Rockies are plus 165 on the money line. The Cards plus $1.15 on the run line. We have Chichi Gonzalez for the Rockies, Dakota Hudson for the Cards. Hudson's 12-6 with a 3.63 ERA, 104 strikeouts in 134 innings. Gonzalez on the other side for the Rockies, 0-4 on the year, 5.87 ERA, 1.57 WHIP. I feel like if you have a name like Chichi, you really got to back it up with your play. Now the Cardinals are first in the NL Central. 11 games over 500 at 69-58 overall for the year. They're 38-24 at home, second in runs allowed at home, third in hits allowed in that same category. The Rockies on the other side, winners in just 25 out of 67 away from home. They've also dropped 11 out of their last 13 away from home as well. They rank dead last in hits allowed. Now, total-wise, the Cards are 12-6 to the under in their last 18. They're also 39-23 to the under at home. I'm going to lean St. Louis minus $1.80 and the under 9 runs in that game. Next matchup, Red Sox, Padres, 8:40 San Diego. The Red Sox are minus 115, totals at 9. We saw a 14-cent move toward the Red Sox. That's very specific of me to put that down. Couldn't round up. Once again, 14-cent move toward Boston. No movement on the total as of yet. The Red Sox open 101 up to minus 115. Total open M remains at 9. 65% leaning toward the Red Sox, 79% shaded toward the over. Right now the Padres are plus 105 on the money line. Boston plus $1.45 on the run line. We have Nathan Eovaldi for the Red Sox, Danielson Lamet for the Padres. Lamet comes into this game with a 3.95 ERA. He's also struck out 55 batters in 41 innings pitched. Now, Eovaldi on the other side for Boston comes into this matchup with a 6.69 ERA, 1.62 whip. He's also walked 18 batters in 36 innings. Now, the Padres have won 4 out of their last 8 ball games. They rank second in walks allowed in Major League Baseball. They're also 23-16, taking on teams between 460 and 540, and they're winning 63% of their games in the second game without a day off. Now, the Boston Red Sox on the other side, winners in just 8 out of their last 23 at the current market price. They also rank 21st in runs allowed, 21st in walks allowed. When it comes to the total, Boston is 4-2 to the over in their last 6 when traveling, 38-24 to the over on the road for the season. So if all that's said and done, I'm going to lean toward the home dog in this one. Give me the Padres plus $1.05 and the over 9 runs in that game. Next matchup, Giants, Athletics, 907 Oakland. The A's are minus 135, totals 8.5. No movement on the total. We did see a nickel fade of Oakland. The A's open 140 down to 135. Total open M remains at 8.5. 61% are leaning A's, 64% shaded toward the over. Right now the Giants are plus 125 on the money line. The A's plus $1.40 on the run line. We have Madison Bumgarner for the Giants, Chris Bassett for the A's. Bassett comes into this game with a 1.20 whip. Not great, not bad, but very average. 1.20 whip. He has walked 43 batters in 119 innings. Meanwhile, Mad Bum on the other side for the Giants, 8-8 on the year, 3.72 ERA, 1.11 whip. He's also punched out 163 batters in just 164 innings. Now, the A's are 20th in offensive hits, 27th in striking batters out. They've also dropped 11 out of their last 22 at the current market price. Now, the Giants on the other side, 16-11 straight up when Bumgarner makes a start. They rank 8th in road scoring, and they're also 41-25 against the spread when traveling. Now, total-wise, the Giants are 8-3 to the over in their last 11 in Oakland. Give me the Giants plus 1.5 in the over 8.5 in that matchup there. And we're going to slide on our next and final game for the show. It is going to be Blue Jays Mariners 9-10 Seattle. No line currently posted for this game. Game is off the board as of right now. We have Wilmer Font for the Blue Jays, Felix Hernandez for the Mariners. Hernandez is just 1-4 with a 6.52 ERA and a 1.50 whip. Wilmer Font on the other side for the Blue Jays, 3-3 on the year, 70 strikeouts on the season. The Mariners are 28th in offensive strikeouts, 28th in runs allowed, 28-36 at home. Give me the Blue Jays winning that one outright for some money line cash. All right, let's do our quick recap brought to you by myself at patreon.com/BrockPage. We have the Toronto Blue Jays winning that one outright for some money line cash. We have the Giants plus 1.5 in the over 8.5. We have the Padres plus 105 in the over 9 runs. We have the Cardinals minus $1.80 in the under 9 runs. We have the White Sox minus 135 in the over 9.5. We have the Astros minus 1.5 in the under 10 runs. We have Cleveland minus 1.5 in the under 9 runs. We have Minnesota minus 1.5 in the under 10 runs. We have the Braves minus 101 in the over 8 runs. We have the Brewers minus 120 in the over 9 runs. We have Tampa Bay winning that one outright for some money line cash. We have the Reds minus $1.10 in the over 9 runs. We have the Phillies minus $1.25 in the over 9 runs. We have the Yankees plus 1.5 in the over 9.5. And last but certainly not least, we have the Cubbies minus $1.55 in the over 9 runs in that game. All right, let's go ahead and get into some shout-outs brought to you by, once again, myself at patreon.com/BrockPage. Got to give a shout-out to Stephen Lewis, Sean Patrick, Armando Garcia, the Dingman, C. Dinger, my man Ulysses, U-Dog, Peanut Hayes, YC Mycap, Bo Dunn, Proline Master, Vernon Williard, Chris Smith, Warthog 8, Chuck Pinter, Nick Manley, Irvin Thornton, Charlotte P., Worthy OM311, and last but certainly not least, Kevin Thick. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my website, patreon.com/BrockPage. There's a lot of great information on that website. And our packages start at just $1.99 per month. Incredible value. College football starts today, and I got a banger coming out in about 30 minutes that you're going to see on patreon.com/BrockPage if you are subscribed to that college football membership. So anyway, patreon.com/BrockPage. We do daily plays on that site, beginning at just $1.99 per month. There's also plenty of free content there as well, including my current record. Link for that site in the description section below. Do yourself a favor and go ahead and check that out. You don't even have to buy anything. Just take a look at the website. That's all I ask you to do. But most importantly, I gotta thank you for tuning in right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Saturday to you. Best of luck in your games. And as always, don't forget to check me out on patreon.com/BrockPage.